Move-in day. Just 3 words can strike fear into any parent or incoming freshman. Is it physically possible to fit all your stuff in the trunk? Do you even need half of these things? What the heck is a frog, and why are they swarming your car? Move-in day is definitely a daunting experience, especially when you have no idea what to expect. Luckily for you, I made this video. My name is Ella, and I'm a SMAT and WRTC major. Like all students, I had to experience move-in day. Possibly one of the most daunting days of adolescent life. There was so much pressure to figure out everything the summer beforehand and so many places to look. The One Book, JMU's website, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Reddit, you get the idea. That's why I did all the hard work compiling information for you to create this one-stop shop for everything move-in day. This video will walk you through the entire move-in experience, from the summer before you move to the weeks after. If you're searching up videos about move-in day, then you're probably in the pre-move stage. You've just graduated high school and your mom is nagging you to get your ass in gear and prepare for move-in. But what do you actually need to do? Where are you even moving into? Quick overview of some dorm terms. Most dorms house 2 people, but some will temporarily or permanently house 3. Those are called triples. It's a bit difficult to tell which buildings have triples. I know for a fact my building doesn't list having them on the website, but there's a triple literally right across from me, so... Hall-style bathrooms are your traditional gendered communal bathrooms that get cleaned by housekeeping. Students in suite-style dorms share a bathroom with one other pair of roommates, and the 2 rooms are jointly responsible for cleaning the bathroom. And pod style has the sink, toilet, shower, etc. all rolled up into one little co-ed room that's cleaned by housekeeping. All of the buildings should have kitchens, study lounges, vending machines, laundry, internet, etc. Some of the dorms have air conditioning and some don't. Some have cinder block walls, which use poster putty or command strips, and some have drywall, which use push pins or thumbtacks. I'll walk you through the specifics. I also made a chart. As a first year, you're required to live on campus for the whole year, with some exceptions, but you probably know who you are. In total, there are 6 different areas with 27 different residence halls. Apartments on Grace are for upperclassmen, so we'll get rid of those. Bluestone and Hillside are on main campus, Skyline is over on East, and the Lake and the Village are sorta in the middle. We'll start over on main campus in Bluestone. Yes, I walked to every single dorm on campus, and yes, I went up to multiple strangers in each area to ask them questions. I did it all in one day. It took 5 hours. My legs hurt after. Professor Hickman, please give me an A. The Bluestone residence halls are located along the side of the quad, right in the heart of main campus. They include Converse, Gifford, Harper Allen Lee, Hoffman, Logan, Spotswood, Wampler, and Wayland Halls. Wayland Hall houses the Performing Arts Residential Learning Community. The halls were built in the 1900s, but all of them except Spotswood and Wampler were renovated in the early 2000s. Most of the bathrooms are suite style, except for Wayland, which is communal, and they all have some form of air conditioning. Gifford and Wampler are the only buildings that are listed as having triples, but I don't know if that means the others definitely don't, considering JMU made some interesting new dorm decisions when they over-enrolled students this year. Anyway, I don't live there, so I chatted with some students that do.
I love that it's on the quad, but I also like that it's a smaller building. And our room is small, but it's cozy, and I love our high ceilings and carpet.
It's really nice. It's convenient to everything on campus. I feel like the rooms are a good size, the bathrooms are a good size, and they're always clean and kept up.
So first I lived in Logan, and I had to do a roommate switch, but I just love living in Gifford because it's just, the energy there is just so nice.
Hoffman Hall is really nice, and everyone here is nice, and we have suite style dorms, so we don't have to have communal bathrooms.
Well, I mean, it's a nice place to live, I guess. It just, I don't know. There's not anything special about it. There's not anything bad about it. There's not anything great about it either.
The Hillside residence halls are located by the Union. The buildings include Bell, Hillside, and McGraw-Long halls. Yes, there is a building called Hillside in the Hillside area. Really creative naming here. The 3 residence halls were built in the 1980s and have communal bathrooms, cinder block walls, and air conditioning. None of them list having triples, but again, I don't know whether that's actually true or not.
Everybody gets to know each other pretty well, and it's not like really messy or anything. Everybody gets along, so it's just kind of chill.
I don't know, it's mostly clean and kind of quiet, I guess.
Everyone at Hillside is pretty cool. Haven't come across anybody weird. RAs are nice. My hall keeps everything clean, so I can't complain.
I have some really great friends. Love my roommate. It's been really fun. And we're right across from all the dining spaces, which is nice.
I like that it's next to Duke's Dining.
The village is located smack dab in the middle of campus, and its halls include Chapelier, Dingledine, Frederickson, Garber, Hanson, Huffman, Weaver, and White halls, which were all built in the late 1960s and early 1970s. Each hall has communal bathrooms, cinderblock walls, and no air conditioning in the actual dorms. The common areas are air conditioned though. Huffman Hall houses housing, the Office of Residence Life. I've heard that means they don't lock the entry doors. Do with that what you will. Eikenberry Hall is currently being rebuilt and is scheduled to be completed by fall 2025.
I think all the people around me are really nice, and it's really like a good atmosphere to live in.
It's just in the middle of everything. Most walks are 10 minutes max, and it's just like almost a community.
Well, the common rooms kind of helped me make friends, and I met a lot of new people, and I just think that living with a lot more people makes it easier to socialize, and I'm not like a crazy outgoing person, so that really helped me.
It's very social, there's always something going on, and everyone's really nice.
I like living there because of like the suite style rooms. I really like how like we have our common area and it's like easy for friends to hang out and everything.
The lakeside area is behind Bridgeforth Stadium and borders Newman Lake. There are two main clusters of buildings, the four tree houses, Cedar, Dogwood, Magnolia, and Oak Halls, which are located on the west side of the lake near Greek Row. Meanwhile, Eagle and Shorts Hall are on the opposite side of the lake, near the business buildings Hartman and Shoker. The tree houses have air conditioning, but Eagle and Shorts only have air conditioning in the common areas. All the lakeside buildings have communal bathrooms and cinderblock walls.
I love the people, and I like how small it is, and the air conditioning.
It has AC for one. I know some of the buildings don't, so that's nice. And it's small, so you kind of get to know people.
I feel like I met like my best friends here. I feel like the people like make the place.
I know for me, it doesn't really bother me to live there.
I like the location next to Hartman. It's close to everything on the quad as well, and the dining hall. So
the Skyline area is over on East Campus by E Hall and the Atlantic Union Bank Center. Chandler, Chesapeake, and Shenandoah circle E Hall, while Paul Jennings is a little further down. These are the most modern dorms as of right now, with Jennings completed in 2019. Jennings houses both upper and underclassmen and has been dubbed the hotel on campus because of its POD, which has food, large community room, and pod-style bathrooms. Shenandoah houses the honors learning community. Chandler, Chesapeake, and Shenandoah have communal and suite bathrooms and cinderblock and drywall, while Jennings just has drywall. All of these buildings are air conditioned.
I think it's quiet. I think it's nice facilities. Yeah, kind of modern.
I like living there because I feel like the dorms are more upgraded, and I've been to my other friends' dorms and they don't have AC, or like, I feel like it's more up to the modern.
It's because like we're in a co-ed hall, and so I'm able to meet like my really close friends there. We all live super close, and it's honestly like it's a good distance away from campus where you're near Rose Library, you're near like E Hall, the basketball stadium, so it's a pretty good combo.
I think it's really clean. I've heard also our bathroom and like our shower space is really big, and I just like love my roommate and all the people in my hall. So
I feel like I have everything around me. We have E Hall walking distance, we have festival, and we have Rose, and also I met all my closest friends here. And lastly, we're like away from the craziness of Maine, but we also have easy access due to the bus system.
As someone who lives over on East Campus, there are both benefits and drawbacks. If you're in Chandler, Chesapeake, or Shenandoah, E Hall is about a 20-second walk away, which is way closer than any of the dorms over on Main are to D Hall. East Campus is isolated from a lot of the action, but a ton of people like the quiet. Rose Library is over on East, and the classroom and dorm buildings are newer. A major downside for non-STEM majors, though, is that transportation takes 30 minutes on a good day. The bus system is a whole other can of worms that is way beyond the scope of this video, but just know that it's only reliable if you allot enough time. The difference between the amount of time it takes to get from East to Main on the bird scooters versus the buses is actually insane, so I'd kind of recommend investing in your own bike or scooter. A lot of additional information, such as disability accommodations or virtual tours, can be found on JMU's website. The Move-in Guide section answers a lot of questions about what's in the dorms, what you are and aren't allowed to bring, and different services offered. Now, not everything on the website is 100% accurate to every single dorm. For example, they say hand carts won't be available, but we moved all my stuff in carts. Still, it's a valuable resource for more in-depth information than I could possibly squeeze into one video. And here's my chart.